Today is the 9th of February 2023. Strange how with a Dell, if you kind of make the device think you've gone away, either you have or you have not, you just haven't done anything, it kind of develops issues, right? It's a very compromised device. So it's stuck there. I'm going to have to do a Control-Alt-Delete, and hopefully I didn't lose all the uploads. A good vlog that I was doing so far. Strange enough, Control-Alt-Delete didn't work, so I just kept the finger on the power button. And now I'm turning it back on after it's been off for at least 20 seconds. Let's see what happens. Remember, my screen is crappy, so I'm plugging in this one, right? It's a Dell. You know, with things like computers or phones or cars, you know, a lot of the newer devices innovatively fail in ways that the people primates don't question. I mean, a specialist on technology that, let's say, would criticize technology as, you know, as a critic that is impartial, let's say, although you can't seem to find those, is they would say, yeah, I don't think we're getting better at we're getting better at blaming technology for our failures, but we're not kind of getting better at noticing that we're crappy with technology. Now this is sometimes the HDMI cable doesn't connect well to this Dell laptop, so I'm going to play with it. The last time their tech, and I shouldn't say this, but who used to work for an organization he wasn't supposed to tell me about, did such a crappy job, and I'm right there watching him do a crappy job, eh? And and he's breaking things as he's reassembling it, you know, can't find screws. He said this one doesn't even go there, and that's where it was, or whatever. Like, it's so utterly bad at his job because he's a people primate. You know, not because there's something wrong with, you know, the pieces of the Dell as they connect with each other. And at the same time, begging, although I didn't want him to be the next tech that Dell sent, because he did a crappy job last time, and yet Dell ignores my feedback for this. And he didn't even know I didn't ask. I specifically said, not him and others, really. And it's like nobody almost should come. Just try somebody new, but it might be worse. And so he was like the fourth, and it was so crappy. And I'm playing with this. And he was so crappy at his job. And at the same time, I'm observing him. And I say, oh, by the way, I shouldn't see that private information about the next client. You know, I have to see this to almost all Dell representatives that put their paperwork on the table. And so he's like begging at the same time to get a good reference as he's being crappy at his job as I'm observing it. So I don't know what to tell you guys, but it's not just Dell, but Dell is, you know, is one I've been victimized from, and it's not just by Dell. It's you know, ATBC or BCAT or whatever it is, you know, that gave me this laptop when I didn't want a Dell during my master's degree.